Now I know so many of you guys have been asking about the Bronco, and I promise you guys we are gonna get on it. Now I was planning this week to start working on it, but I got a call from Logan Steel and the parts supplier for this truck, and well, the parts supplier, they told me that it's gonna be probably the end of the month until they get the rest of the parts. We're expecting it already to be here, which is not the end of the world. That's not a big deal. But on top of that, I also spoke with the folks at Logan Steel, and they're a little bit backed up. So, you know, you gotta work with what you got. I don't want a whole bunch of parts everywhere, but I promise you guys we will get on this soon. Trust me, there's no one that wants to work on this truck more than I do. So while we're waiting for this, we're gonna focus on the Miata. Now, it's crazy the amount of work I got done in the past 5 days. But let's just jump back to 5 days ago, because me and my wife, after we pulled the engine out, we just kept working. So yeah, to 5 days ago. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. We're starting a little bit late in this vlog, but there's good reasons why. So if you guys remember in the last vlog when we were talking about the whole exhaust design, a lot of you guys had a lot of good pointers. Some of you guys definitely said to scrap the body, which obviously we can't do that because this body, unfortunately, it was VIN'd with the HELLCAT MIATA. I think I explained to you guys that. So we're gonna have to fix this, which is the reason why I originally bought this shell, because I didn't know how bad it was, but for $100, it was well worth the risk, because look at what we ran into. We ran into a big mess, and if you didn't see, a lot of metal definitely needs to get fixed. But the good news is that we managed to figure out an exhaust design. I first want to give a huge shout out to one of you guys who mentioned to me about Turbo Tom. This is a guy who did a LS swap. He did such an amazing job. I should have not designed the exhaust until I actually dropped everything to really see the proper, all the damage, because just when I thought like, yeah, I got a design, I got an exhaust, and then I see Turbo Tom's, I'm like, yeah, this needs to change right now. Like I'm not leaving it like that. So we are gonna go true dual, you guys. And we're gonna knock it out in one episode. So don't worry, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, we're gonna keep it all in this episode. So first, we gotta try to see if these exhaust headers even work with the design, because I know that you can obviously flip them around and then try to have it run through the back, but the problem is because the way that they were built and designed, it was only made, its sole purpose was to just make it go out the front. Now we did do some measurements, and the inside of the arms is 30 inches. The Miatas are about 28. So when Car tried to, I guess, put the exhaust manifold down, it was hitting and it wasn't allowing it to go through, and that's when they just decided to ditch the factory headers, which kind of sucks, because that's, I think, the best design you can have for this setup. So, and luckily also for us is that Jamie, the previous owner to the HELLCAT, had given me those straight pipes when I first interviewed him. And because I'm not gonna be using them on Phoenix, I think these might be a perfect candidate for the HELLCAT Miata. So that's a good news. But first we gotta take off these, see if we can even flip them and see if it'll clear the starter. I don't even need to bolt that down all the way. Here, let me show them. So we got a problem, guys. Now, I had a feeling this was gonna be the issue. Right here is where the starter bolts up, and if you guys can see, there's no room because the way this pipe was built to allow clearance for the starter. But not only that, exhaust is just literally coming out, so it's definitely gonna hit here. We want to make sure that this exhaust design fits and everything clears and it runs like a factory stock HELLCAT should, because we already have 2,000 pound difference. So we need to kind of figure out the power to weight ratio, and I found someone local to me, and he has a set of headers for 80 bucks so that I could be able to continue this design. And hopefully, if everything works out like I'm hoping, we should be able to have a full exhaust design for the HELLCAT Miata in under a day. And that just, that would be freaking
Probably
insane.
less than a day.
I'm hoping. I wish I would have did this in the first time, but you know what? I'll eat my slice of humble pie, because I think now we'll actually have a cool design.
A lot of humble pie.
I've eaten a lot of humble pie lately, I'm not even gonna lie. And then you guys all cracking jokes, giving her merch ideas now to do for the panic button. You know what, let's just go get our damn manifolds. I don't even want to talk about that. Her alarm clock now is panic button. Like,
no, your alarm clock.
Joe, nice to meet you. Jay.
Nice to meet
you. Yeah, nah, dude. We're gonna have to pass on these, try to find some HELLCAT ones. I can't do it. Appreciate you, brother. Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Jose. I'm happy.
Last night I spoke with Corey, and he managed to source a set of HELLCAT exhaust manifolds for $250, and he did me the favor and met up with the guy, and we're gonna go meet up with him now to go grab these exhaust manifolds. And then I gotta help my dad grab some car parts, which is the reason why my dad is here. Look at those puppies. Yes, sir.
Feeling out of the back of my car.
Feeling out of the back of the car. With gaskets, let's go.
They're actually not heavy.
They're not that bad, right? Oh yeah, that's not bad at all.
All right,
Corey, I appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
All right, guys, so we got our exhaust manifolds. This is going to be interesting. Rebuilding the exhaust for the final time. This better work, because honestly, I don't have no other option. Here we go. All right. Wow. It's 7 o'clock at night. I've been here since about 9, and holy moly. Look at how much more room everything has now. Like, I gotta clean up the hack job that they did right there for the alternator. But the good news is, none of the exhaust is nowhere near anything. And the starter clears out, it clears the oil pan away from the rack and pinion. But we're not done. Now, if you guys do know, or if you're new to the channel, the transmission bracket that they had built was a piece of flat bar with 2 other ends to attach it to the body. I did some more research on the LS V8 guys. Now, obviously, I know I can't use what they have, but I can make something to myself using the similar design and hopefully be able to make something strong enough to be able to work better than what we have now and make room to be able to clear the exhaust that's gonna be coming out the back. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect. I don't know, but I'm sure I can make it better than whatever's on there right now. Look at this. See how unstable that is? Look at how wobbly this is. Look at that. See how that goes down? Like, I can push that down with my hand. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Imagine 700 horsepower. This is bad. 2 seconds. Not bad for a DIY hobbyist. Look at how much better that is. Whew. Look at those walls. That actually didn't come out bad. Not bad for a hobbyist. I did everything inside, outside. I gotta be careful. This is a little hot. Yeah. And we're gonna weld a piece of plate at the top of this after, but just for mock-up. I wanna see if this works.
They're gonna be like super disappointed.
Why are they gonna be disappointed? You're the wife. We're talking about behind the scenes stuff. The wife's gonna be taking a trip. She's gonna go pick up some more projects that we're not gonna show you a release. If you're watching this video, I don't know if I'm gonna drop it with this vlog or not.
They're gonna see it because it's gonna take.
I know we got like no room in here. We gotta make some room somewhere.
Pile on top of
Yeah,
each
we're
other.
gonna have to pile. But yeah, you guys, it's day 4. See the bracket?
Oh yeah.
I built this custom bracket, got this to go around to clear the exhaust. I need you guys to tag Flying Miata. I did some research. Flying Miata for the LS, they sell a kit that goes, from the headers all the way back, but we don't need from the headers all the way back. All we need is literally from the axle back to go factory and clear out the back.
What, from here?
You know that brace arm that we got?
Yeah.
So it goes under here, it comes under here, and then it comes up right through here.
It's cold.
It's cold?
Do you not like have heat?
I got heat. I've been working so much I haven't even needed it. Now we can build the headers, well, we already got the headers built, but we gotta connect it from here.
We're not building headers.
And bring it down. No, God, no. Expectations, reality. Definitely not gonna happen. So we gotta build from here and then get it to like come down here and connect to that pipe. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. We cannot get rid of the VIN of this car because the VIN on this car, when they got it and brought it to MIATA, I think I mentioned this before, but when they brought it, they had chopped off the back. And so they weren't, when they chopped off the back and they tried to bring it through Barrett-Jackson, they had to get it re-VINed, and they VINed this car, this VIN, with the HELLCAT MIATA. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to trash the shell, but I will say this, all this frame rail, all this ugliness, all this crap, I'm doing all the mocking up here, and then once I see the clearances and everything, get everything built, we're gonna completely take the front end of this. I'm not gonna record it and bore the hell out of you guys, but we're gonna take all the metal that's good from here, and we're gonna bring it over here. I'm not gonna sacrifice quality. I'll just do it behind the scenes to not bore you guys, but I will get this thing done.
You don't build cars, you just join 2 together.
Yeah, I don't build cars no more. I just join stuff. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I don't even have energy to talk, but I'm gonna talk and walk you guys through this. We have true duals running all the way to the back. Now, I will say this. I want you guys to flood Flying Miata because they do sell a full exhaust for the LSs, but I already have that. The only thing that I need is from axle back. So the pipe that goes here goes up and then pretty much tucks to the nice muffler that they offer with the boiler exhaust. If I can get that, the exhaust all the way to the back is complete. If they don't, I'll just use the mufflers, I'll get some more pipe, and then just run it and fab it myself and get that done. But the good news is, I already have all this done, you guys, and the hard part is finished. We got this bracket already done.
It looks really nice.
Now, I got all the measurements to be able to fit all this stuff. The only thing I need help with is the power steering, or the steering column. I know that they sell custom 3-point columns, whatever, for the steering shaft. That's the only thing I'm gonna need. And I did order the power steering pump because I actually have that on the way too, so we could actually add power steering. Now, you guys, we have clearance throughout the whole thing. Look how clean that looks. It looks wide open now.
And the good thing is, like, when you put the bumper on and everything, nothing's gonna be there.
Nothing's gonna be hitting. Now we can actually turn this back to the way we want it. Yep. And because we got everything already situated, guys, I am gonna just use the front clip from that. I'm not gonna make 5 episodes. I got all the measurements what I need. I'm gonna fab everything up, custom fix this stuff, and then I'm just gonna bring it over here and just knock this out.
I just wonder how much it's gonna sound though.
It's gonna sound way better.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound way better. She didn't want me to change the exhaust.
No, because I thought it was annoying.
She's like, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna go. You change it on your own.
Seriously.
That's exactly what she said. But it's all right, because honestly, we would have been at each other's throats.
If you just listened to me in the first place when I told you to drop the motor, I didn't tell you to drop the motor.
You know
babe,
what?
How
you
many
guys,
weeks
I'm not even
did
gonna
I tell you, babe, let's just drop the motor.
Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. I will see you. And no, you did not say.